Hello traders. Uh, Welcome to my YouTube channel again. I will be doing the weekly outlook. Uh, I'll be sharing my trading plan and how I'll be planning on how I'll be trading this coming week. So welcome. Uh, uh, can also can also inbox me if you want to join my trading family. That's my community that I normally trade with. So we can be sharing insights together. So you can text me through my Instagram, my my X account, and soon I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number. For now, you can use my Twitter account or my Instagram account. For let's begin today our analysis. So uh, I'll just do what I normally check. That is the DXY, GU, EU, Gold, BTC. So DXY, I know I've I've told you since the beginning that I've been bullish on DXY, and the reason for it is this here. But before that, since 2025, as you can see, we have been on a downtrend, a really good downtrend. But this was the last break of market structure before this change of character. So when we had this acceptance here, uh, when we had this acceptance here, this shows us that the DXY doesn't really want to go down. So after this change of character, now I told you this was just a pullback, and it was pulling back in this sort of a channel. This was a descending channel. So after pulling back, I had the market giving us this change of character, indicating that the pullback is over. So with this information back in my mind, I know that after a change of character, I'll be anticipating a pullback. So I was from last week, I was anticipating a pullback to these imbalances here. As you can see, we had imbalances that the market left, clear imbalances. See, this was just clear imbalances that the market left uh, to give us this change of character. So last week, but although last week we had a consolidation, so there was nothing really much. So coming again this week, I will be anticipating for a pullback before uh, before bullish continuation. So this is my anticipation. But where? So we always have the rules of the market, know the general rules of the market. One of them we normally say is the trend is your friend, so you must follow how the trend is going. So this is what basically we are doing. Number two is we always say buy low and sell high. So what I'm trying to say is just buy low and and yeah, so that is it. So I'm just trying to say just buy low. So I'll just wait for the market to retrace to discount before before buying. So I'll be anticipating for bearish drop before a potential drop, because even if you use the Fibonacci level, you can see we're currently where we are operating at. Here's the 50% level, here's the discount. So we wait for the market to come low. This is low before we could see a potential continuation setup, potential bullish setup. So I hope this will play out over the coming week. Yeah, so this is my outlook on DXY. Let's check out EU. So, so EU also a similar case with the DXY, just that it is inversely correlated. So, market has been bullish since 2025. The last break of market structure, there was supposed to be a protected low, but no, the market took it out, giving us the change of character. After that change of character, we had the market tracing back to fill the imbalances that the market had left, and at the same time giving us an opportunity to sell at high. I told you the market, or those are the general rules that the market has since I was taught the forex market. So the market came high before we could see this drop. So well, let's put our focus on where the market is currently at. So one thing again, we have an SMT here. The market failed to close above this high, giving us an SMT. An SMT with EU. EU took out this high. Yeah, no, I mean EU failed to take this high, but GU took out this high. So this gives us an SMT, and we take this as a change of character because after this change of character, with the market pulling back, with the market pulling back, with the market pulling back on GU. After the pullback, the market came and took out this high. But as you can see, EU failed to take out that high, even as the change of character. Now, after this change of character, we always anticipate the market to pull back. So we take our Fibonacci level, measure from here to there. So we have to anticipate a pullback to either 78 or 61% level before we could continue selling. So this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. Although the market has not given us a confirmation that it really wants to pull back, but as you can see, all of last week we just consolidated. So high chances that this consolidation could likely be taken out as the market pulls back. I will check out GU. GU has an what do you call a chart pattern. I'll show you a reversal chart pattern. The triangle. What do you call? I'll just show you. So this is my thinking on EU. So a pullback before we could see a potential selling setup. So let's check out GU. Same thing on GU. So G is also quite tricky though, but let's see. So let me delete this first. So I've been bullish, same narrative, last break of market structure, but you see this was the protected this is the protected low. So but internally we had the market moving, giving us this last internal structure, but now you can see the market has taken it out, giving us this change of character. After this change of character, we the market pulling back, giving us a potential high, because we have now giving us a potential high, giving us a potential lower high. So focusing on how the market moved from here to here. Let's see. So we had this change of character. Yeah, there's a change of character, a pullback, then another break of market structure. So this is what I was telling you. EU did not take out this high, but you can see EU took out this giving us an SMT. So meaning that EU is weaker than GU. So if you prefer selling, so I'll prefer selling EU over GU. So I prefer sales on the euro rather than the pound. So so the pound gave us this change of character, and then we all what we are anticipating is just maybe a retest, not a retest, just a pullback, a pullback, pullback of these areas, before a bearish continuation. So we have a lot of things here. We have this is a breaker, what do you call a breaker block? This could be a breaker block where the market could reverse, potentially could reverse. I'm not saying this is where the market could potentially reverse from. We have also at the same time, this is an area of resistance. As you can see, market took a long time before breaking this before breaking out of this area. So the market could just come and retest the zone before going down. So again, using the Fibonacci level, let's see if that is correct. So if you measure from the Fibonacci level, you can see that this area is above the 50% level, so it will be a good place to sell. Okay, so maybe if GU comes here, if GU will be here or any place around this one, and it gives me a nice change of character in the lower time frame, and then let's say in the 1 hour or the 30 minutes time frame, then I'll be shorting EU. I'll just use GU to confirm it. Okay. So that's how I'll prefer selling EU over GU. So this is also my my directional bias on uh, on GU. So let's check out on gold. So gold, same narrative, nothing much has changed on it. So we'll just use the 4 time frame. So the 4 time frame. So let's try to understand what's happening. So after this drop, we had the market pulling back. You can feel these imbalances. After feeling the imbalances, we could see the market give us this change of character, a pullback, and then the market give this drop. After this drop, this now becomes our protected lower high. So after this, we could see we had this acceptance down here. So again, the market after this change of character, okay, the market pulling back, and the market came to area of value. It came to around 61% level. As you can see, it came to around 61% level. So, and this was how the retracement was happening. You see, after this was the last internal structure. We had the market now breaking that internal structure and indicating that the retracement has begun. So a change of character here, the pullback, a break of market structure, a pullback, a break of market structure. Now, after this break of market structure, we're expecting like this low to be protected, but no, the market came and took it out, giving us this change of character, indicating that the market has no interest in going up here or in continuing with this uptrend. After this change of character, we delete this. After this change of character again, we had the market again pulling back. I think that was around last week. We had the market again pulling back. Or the market pulling back to premium. That is the area of value that is around the 60 and 61% level. But the market consolidated, so it really had no confirmation to give us that bearish run. So just watch it go because it didn't have any confirmation. My first confirmation was supposed to be this one, like this one. This is a break of market structure, but you can see the market after this break of market structure, uh, it came back and took out the high. So so I was just a little bit hesitant on taking any trade. Then the market consolidated. Then I was like, no, I don't have to chase the market. So finally the market dropped, giving us this break of market structure. So this is where currently we are trading at. So my thinking process is like this. I wait for the market again to come to I wait for the market to come to area of value. That is either the premium that is above the 50% level. So if this market doesn't retrace to 50% level, I have no business trading it. So I'll just wait for the market to come to premium, then give me a confirmation that it really wants to go down, then I can be free to enter. So without a confirmation, also I'm not taking any sales. That's my rules. So I have a strategy, and the strategy protects me from taking bad trades. So this is part of my strategy. This is how I trade. So this is what I'll just anticipate. So if we get anything like this, I'll be much happier to take the trade. So finally, let's check out on BTC USD. BTC USD. So let's begin on the weekly time frame so we can have a clear overview and understanding. So BTC USD, this was a clear change of character. So first of all, this was a strong low that broke structure to the upside. So we're not expecting the market to come down and break this structure. We're just expecting for just bullish continuation. But now, currently, we have the market giving us this change of character and closing below this low, indicating that the sellers are now in control of the market. So at the same time, we have an internal structure forming. You can see it's an internal structure forming, and currently we are on this pullback. And if you measure from here, from this high to this low using a Fibonacci level, you could know, like, you can, let me do it so you can know. You can see the market has been trading. The market has been trading above the 50% level. So the market came to around 61% level, but it did not touch the 61% level, but it's all right. So first thing first, we have a really nice bullish engulfing. You can see this is a bullish engulfing candlestick indicating how sellers was strong last week. So but so this week I'll be expecting a pullback. So let me show you why. So on the daily time frame, so this was the swing. So this was the swing. This was the weekly swing that I measured using the Fibonacci level, and you can see that the market clearly came to around 50% and 61% level. So the market managed to retrace to premium. So after the market retraced to premium, we had the market giving us a clear change of character, on the 4-hour time frame, because if you see, so let me delete this Fibonacci retracement. If you see this, this was the last strong low before this break of market that created this break of market structure. So market closing below this low indicates that this is a change of character. So after a change of character, as we always know, we always anticipate for a pullback. And a pullback is a good pullback will be pullback to the premium. So we'll wait for the market around this level. But as you can see, the market has not really given us any reason like for us to anticipate for a pullback. But if you see, so we'll know that the market has started to pull back when it has taken uh, the first or the last internal structure. And you can see this was the last internal structure. This here. This was the last internal structure. This was the last internal structure because this was our working range before that change of character. This was our working range. So we just only have a mare. We just only have a change of character confirming that the market has no intention of buying again. So, but the market has not really given us a confirmation that it wants to pull back. So we cannot just start anticipating for a pullback, and yet the market has not given us a reason to anticipate until this market takes out these this high. Then now we can say the market has started pulling back. But for now, the market has not started pulling back. Currently, what is happening? You can see. So if we now are working, so now we have to work with now. We have to work now with the internal structure. So, and the internal structure is this one. So let's focus on what's happening there. As you can see, when the market retraced to fill these imbalances that was left in the internal structure, you can see it gave us a nice bearish engulfing candle. As you can see, this one, which was created on Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. It was, I think it's on Sunday here. It was created on Sunday. So the market came to 78% level and gave us this bearish engulfing candle, showing that there are a lot of sellers at that area. At the same time, we can drop on the 5 minutes time frame, so you can see we have a clear change of character, indicating that the sellers have stepped in. So that could be a potential. That 4 zone that I'm talking about. This one here, this internal structure here, could just be another internal structure developing before we could get another block of market structure. So my thinking is maybe a short this market to this, because imbalances are just a draw of liquidity to the market. Market always draw or comes to fill the imbalances that it left, because that is inefficient option to the market. So from that change of character in the 5 minutes time frame, I'll just be anticipating the market to come and fill these imbalances just as my draw of liquidity. I'm not anticipating the market to take out this low, but it can. I'm not anticipating. There's a potential that it can, or it might not. But I'm just okay, just targeting those imbalances. So dropping the 5 minutes time frame again, we have this change of character. After this change of character, my strategy always tell me that do not buy, do not sell low. So if you see this market from here to here, the market is trading within a discount. So I have to wait for the market to come to area of value, and this market is just coming in nicely. You can see, just coming in nicely with these lower lows or highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You can see it's coming in nicely. It will be easy to confirm that indeed sellers have stepped in. So I'll just be waiting for the market to come to these areas here around the 78-61% level, anything above the 50% level. But my entry are normally around the 61% level and the 78% level. So anything around here, I'll be okay to short, and I'll be shorting to these imbalances I've shown you in the 4-hour time frame. So and my target is always 1:3, 1:3. So anything 1:3, I'm good. So 1:3 is enough. But you can see we have a lot of imbalance. So can just wait here. 1:3 is around here. Yeah. So this is what I'll be anticipating on BTC. I think this is the only market that has a good setup for now. Like somebody can trade it right now. So for the rest of the pairs, we just only keep watching. Maybe mid Wednesday we can do a midweek outlook on how the market is looking at. So I think this is it for me. I wish you a peaceful week. You enjoy your weekend. Keep trading. Keep on with the grind. And have a lovely week. Bye bye.